representing the leather sector, which is one of the pillars. I think, by His Excellency, is preaching about leather since 2018. And we are very fortunate because the beauty about leather, which no other sector has got in Kenya, is we have raw materials, huge raw material base. We have excellent manpower, and we have a beautiful market among East African countries and Africa and export. Your Excellency, just give you points. You always told us how to think big. We started thinking big in the leather sector. And we have made a lot of, forward, movements since you have taken over. And dear audience, in the last 41 years of my life in leather sector in Kenya, I have never attended 7 meetings related to the leather under one president in 6 months. This is the first time in the history. So we thank you for that. You always say, what do you want from me and what you can give, what we give as a private sector. I have only 2 things, Your Excellency, that our raw material quality until 2016 was excellent because the slaughterhouses, there was a proper management and it was under national government. Since the devolution has happened, we had a challenge on the slaughterhouses management of flaying and so on, so on, so. I'm very fortunate that we have, on the invitation of His Excellency, the Governor of Shambur, I visited. They have built a modern, slaughterhouse. We want to be a competitive in the world market, and domestically, we need to revive our slaughterhouses. With the training of flayers, and we need good quality raw material, so we don't reduce our duty and export our raw material for food instead of using for industry. Number 2, we are very happy to inform you, Your Excellency, that the private sector, the tanneries, the small and medium scale, and also large investors are investing on footwear and leather goods. After talking to all our sector members in the last 6 months, they are already in the planning of 500 million shillings has been pledged. They are already ordered the machinery and we are going on. Now, coming to the last one, which is, I think, your vision, which is one of the best, is to prepare school shoes at the county levels for our children. We want to give a school shoe for every child in this country. We don't want them to wear a plastic. We don't want to walk bare feet. So each county, please, I would like the first 7 counties, please come, talk to us. We have a technology, like our Excellency says, making shoe is not a rocket science. So it is very easy. We are here to work, and we want, Your Excellency, give us 7 counties. We produce 1,000 pairs every day, creating an employment of 5,000 to start with in the next 6 months. And also, one more thing which is very, very important for many of you who may not be aware, we have been positioned in a beautiful position-wise because God has given us that opportunity at present. Ethiopia had 15 tanneries. Today, there were only 4 operating. Sudan is completely gone because of these situations. All our neighboring countries in East Africa, there are no tanneries except the world-class tanneries we have in Kenya. So we have an opportunity to take all these materials to convert into a product value addition, creating employment of 100,000, which is not difficult. To do this, Your Excellency, the last thing I want to request your government, that we need to train artisans, we need to train people on footwear and leather goods designing and training program. Now, we can export our labor force not only for us, to the whole of Africa. That will be a very big, another 100,000. Trust me, Your Excellency, please help us out in good training program, which we are talking for many, many years. Your hard decisions, your firm decisions will help us out. Finally, our governor here, brother, in 2017 and 18, we used to buy camel hides, 100 tons every month. We used to tan and export to one of the best brands in the world